So y'all, I haven't watched Tyler Perry's movie Straw yet, but I'm going to. But I do want to give just my opinion on some of the mixed reviews that I've been seeing. Um, so there are things that we can relate to, and there are things that we cannot relate to. Son, I told you not to come outside. Go back in the house. There are some things that trigger us, and there are some things that we've never even seen, let alone lived through. So if you've never lived with a single mother, or if you're not a single mother, if you've never lived with grief, or I don't know, if you've never had any of the situations that happen in Tyler Perry movies, count that all joy. Be happy, be excited, be proud that you've been able to live a life that does not have such levels of toxicity and abuse. But with that being said, for all the people saying Tyler Perry always want to have abuse, want to have black women looking crazy, do y'all not realize that black women die at a very high rate from depression, from high blood pressure? A lot of black women are single mothers. A lot of black women do get abused. There's a lot of things that happen to black women. And Tyler Perry was raised by women. His mother, his aunts, his grandma. He was raised by black women. All single mothers. Dealt with abuse, dealt with all the things that he puts in his movies. So if you don't relate to it, that is completely fine. The good thing about it is there are thousands of producers and people who make movies in this world. There are millions of movies in this world. If Tyler Perry movies are not your niche and you don't like them, don't watch them. But to say that a filmmaker who has impacted many lives, mine included, to say that a filmmaker should stop creating films because of the genre that he creates, that shows a reflection of you. So you feel like because you can't relate to something that it must not be somebody else's reality. You feel like because something is not happening in your life, or you don't know anybody personally that is happening to, that it shouldn't be on TV. Or you feel like you've seen things like this happen, but you would rather just hide it under a bushel so nobody should create content about it. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm a domestic violence survivor. You hear all them kids in there? They're all mine. I've been taking care of them by myself their whole life. But I've been away from their father for 4 years because he tried to kill me. He broke my ribs. He broke my jaw. My ex-husband used to beat me all the time. I have literally been through so much in my life. And through everything that I've been through, I didn't feel like anybody saw me. I didn't feel like anybody hurt me. That's why I stayed so long. Because a lot of times you get in Stockholm syndrome and your abuser or the people oppressing you are the same people that you defend because that's the only type of love that you've seen. And I will tell you this right now. My mother was an abused mother. Both of my grandmas were abused. I've seen nothing but toxicity and abuse happen to black women my whole life, and they keep loving, and they keep showing up, and they keep being everything that they're supposed to be for men who don't care about them, or for family members who use them. That has been my life. If that has not been your life, don't say that Tyler Perry doesn't need to make movies, because baby, Taraji P. Henson starred in his movie and has starred in multiple movies of his, and guess what? She was a single mother. She was abused. She took her baby with, I think she said like $300 in her pocket and moved to California and said she was gonna make something of herself. Got cast in Baby Boy when she was 30 years old. Been working ever since. She was 30. People would have probably said, why do you want to try to start being an actress when you're 30? And she didn't stop. Now she has her own production company. So you cannot tell somebody what type of films they should create. There are people who create anime. Anime is not real life. It might reflect some things that happen in real life, but it's not real life. And these people are making billions of dollars creating that. But Tyler Perry's creating movies that are real life, that happen to people every single day, that some people lose their lives for. And he's telling us it's okay, you're seen, you're heard, I love you. He's telling us I'm a billionaire now, creating content for people like you. He's telling us these types of things and you want him to stop because you can't relate or because it reminds you of your childhood trauma? How selfish could you be? Watch something else.